Hi guys, it's Aaron Intende, and today I want to show you how I go to work as a CNA, how I go to work and what things do I take to work and how do I have to dress up and how do I have to look when I'm going for my duty as a CNA, certified nurse assistant, that is a CNA. And how much do I earn uh, as a CNA in USA, state of Massachusetts. Every day, I'm gonna tell you how my day goes as a CNA at work. So today, I'm gonna take you from home, dressing up, grooming, and why you have to do that daily, and what it indicates as a professional worker. So here is my uniform. So let me put it on. So so this is called scrub. Called scrub. It's put on by uh, nurses, some doctors when they are going for operation. They also have their different colors. There is blue, there is black, there is green, there is this blue. Blue one is common because mostly it looks good and it indicates that it's hospital kind of facility, so you need this kind of shoes. It's called a canvas shoe, so you need to put on canvas shoes for proper movement and cleanliness and to look good too. So let me put on my canvas shoe, then we talk, then I take it to work. Put on your socks. So guys, what do I need? What else do I need? I need my, this is for my wife, but I'll just show you. You need your identification. Some identification, there is your pass, like you will use it to enter and get out, or you need to log in and log out using your pass. So this is the identification. So when you're going to work onto someone, you can ask what's your name and you can show them this, and it helps you to identify you as a person to look professional. We need a pen and we need a piece of paper where we will put our assignment. For example, where we can note something. So why do you need this piece of paper? If you're a nursing assistant, when you reach work, you will put your assignment, which kind of rooms or which kind of clients are you going to work on. If you are given like 8 clients, so you put them here, and whatever room you finish, you tick, so you cannot forget your room. So you need a watch. You need a watch so you can keep time, you can keep monitoring time, because as a nurse, as a certified nurse assistant, they don't expect you to be using your mobile, but they need you to be using, you need to keep time. So you need to comb your hair and trim your beard. You take shower always daily because you need to smell good and put something onto your body so you can smell good, but don't put a lot because some clients they don't like it. So let me take you to work. You go out, you're going to work. So assume I'm going to work. Today I'm not going to work, but I just want to take you out. Like I'm going to work. So you go to your parking yard, you board. So let me get my car keys. So today the weather is good. So as a nursing assistant, so now you're going to work. I'm going to work. So about now, I'm just in the parking, but I want to talk about things I find at work and how I get into the facility and how I start working. So as a CNA, nurse, certified nurse assistant, this is what you have to know. The first shift will begin at 7 o'clock, so you have to be the exact 7 because other staff they will be leaving exactly 7. Shift is 8 hours from 7 to 2 o'clock, that is 8. Then from 2 o'clock another shift starts up to 11. Then from 11 to 7 in the morning, that is 8 hours interval of a shift. So what do they need from you? They need you to come daily at work. They need you to come early so you can sign in at 15 minutes before your time or 15 minutes before your time. That is the time they want you to sign in. If you try to sign in like 30 minutes after or 30 minutes before your time, like before 7 o'clock, it will not sign you in. It will tell you you're too early. So you wait. So what you have to do, you have to go and wait in the lobby or wait in the cafeteria room so you can sign in later when it's 15 minutes to or 15 minutes after 7 o'clock. Then after you go to you enter and you go to the reception. Daily you have to go to the reception and ask the nurse on duty what's your assignment. So every time they are changing your assignment because they want it to be organic. They don't want you to just work onto one person every day. They want to change you. They change even the flows. So they will tell you, sometimes we get information on our phones that you're going to work on this floor. Like the nurses, they can take a photo of our schedule and send it to us. So when we come in, we just go direct to that floor. Like where I work, it's a rehabilitation. It has like 5 floors where I can go and work. So there is these people, there are certain floor, like floor 1, there is emergency, like somebody is gonna stay for a while. Then floor 2, there is people who can take care of themselves. Then floor 3, there are those people you have to take care of them. Then floor 4, they are bedridden. Then floor 5, they are like VIP. So what you have to put in mind is you have to work in any floor which is allocated to you. So as for today, I can be allocated to any floor. So and I have to work with my colleagues. So what I have to do is when I reach work, this is what I have to do in a rehabilitation. First of all, CNAs can work as private nurse assistants. They can work in in hospice places. Hospice is when someone is in his die times, like is in like he has a few years of living. CNAs can work in private homes, people, private homes. You can also dress like this, but also there is. I'm gonna make another video about a private nurse assistant, how he goes to work and how he does his thing, and what are the duties of a private nurse assistant, because they are different. Because he can take somebody to for an appointment, he can take somebody to gym, he can drive somebody to see a sister, he can do a lot of flexible activities, like at home you are with your father. So as for today, I'm in a rehabilitation, that is like a place where old and disadvantaged old people are staying. For example, somebody has a stroke, so he will need to go to a rehabilitation center. That's why they take him. Somebody who cannot take care of himself, they can take him there. So somebody who, you find a lot of people, old people, those who can take care of themselves and those who cannot. Some of them are allowed to go outside, but most of them, they are not allowed to go outside. So what do you need to do? To read your regulations and read your rules and regulations. So let me take you inside so we can look at some of the rules and regulations. Let me take you inside. All right, guys, as a CNA, there are certain things you have to know. As a CNA, this is a handbook. This is a handbook. So they give you the rules and regulations of a CNA at work and what you're gonna be doing. For example, in a rehabilitation center, in a rehab, what is your duty? When you come to the reception, you ask a nurse on duty, what's my assignment? Then the nurse on duty will give you your assignment. You always have a piece of paper and a pen. A pen where, for example, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, where you're going to write your assignment. Because there is a paper like this which is full, and the nurse on duty just writes your names, like Aaron, Timothy, Sarah, Andrew, Joel, and Brenda. This, under this you find your assignment. You find like uh, 7 to 8 people. This is a rehabilitation. This is the hardest place to work as a CNA, but you can work, you can manage. So onto these people, you're going to find like this is her name is Julie. Julie, you can write a few points. You can ask the nurse, what do I need to do for Julie? Does Julie emulate herself? Is she self-reliant? No. So you put no. This one need to go shower. Today is Julie, then this is Tom, then this is Brenda, then this is Adam, then this is Fatuma, then this is Alfred, then this is Albert. So you have to check, what does Tom do? Tom can dress up himself. Brenda cannot dress up. No dress up. All you do, everything. You need to bed bath, everything. Trim. So Tom, you have to trim his beard. So you have to write this. You have to make sure he has to drink before breakfast. This one you're doing it 7 o'clock. This is the first things you have to do. You're going to work on to 7 people in the all throughout your shift. 7 people. In the morning they have to take breakfast. That is from 8 to 8 9. They have to take breakfast. Then in the afternoon, that is from 12 1 o'clock, they have to have their lunch. So first thing in the morning, these are the rules and regulation. First thing, you have to make sure they take bath. You have to make sure they brush. You have to make sure you change their dress or their clothing. You have to make sure you lay bed. You have to make sure their rooms are clean. Like you're not cleaning them, but you have to take away what the dirty stuff cleared, and the dirty clothing you have to take them out, and you have to make sure those who need dentures they have their dentures. Like Adam uses dentures. You have to clean them and put them in his Fatuma is bedridden. You need a Hoya lift. So you have to get a Hoya lift. You need somebody to help you with Fatuma. She's large, she needs a Hoya lift. So you have to get somebody to help you. So Alfred, this is self-reliant, but you have to make sure you provide his clothing. If he uses pull-ups, like he uses uh, pull-ups, or or if he uses uh, if he puts on something to help him, like he doesn't use the bathroom. There is people who use pull-up and let me check. So either Albert uses diapers or pull-up. You have to make sure those who use pull-up, let them have to use pull-up. Those who use diapers, let them have to put on diapers. These are old people. We are working on old people. They are like kids. They are like your babies. So they need to all the time change their diapers. Maybe they pee on themselves. They have to change their diapers. Some of them, actually, when you're changing their diapers, you have to change them in their house, in their rooms, or you have to change them in the bathrooms. You cannot change them in the public place. So when you do all that, grooming, brushing, giving those who need dentures are those teeth which are uh, where somebody loses his teeth and they give him those teeth which are removable. So you clean the dentures and you put them inside their mouth. You make sure, then you dress them up, let them look good, and you comb their hair, you clean them. After you, first of all, you shower them. Those who take shower, take them to shower. Those who take bed bath, you give them a towel, bed bath. But make sure all of them are looking good, they smell good. You use the deodorant, and you put the Vaseline, and also the hair gel, you put it. So you do all that. Then those who are in wheelchair, you accompany them to the sitting area where they're gonna be having their breakfast. Those who can walk, you tell them breakfast is ready, just proceed to the break room. So when they reach there, what your duty is to monitor them and help them. First of all, you serve them. You serve them food, like you give different people their food. Like every food has a name. At the break time, all plates they have names. So every individual has his own uh, meal prepared particularly for them. They're like they have different meals allocated to them. So you cannot give a different person another meal because you don't know their sickness. Some of them they are on the diet free, like there is no sugar, there is no oil, there's no fat. Others, they can eat regular. Some of them they take cranberry. Some of them they like taking apple juice. Some of them they like taking coffee, and others like take dry tea in the morning. So you have to read the name and the bedroom number. Mostly they put the bedroom number because some of them, like the bedridden, they will have to eat from their rooms. So you have to make sure you serve this one, and those who are in their rooms, you take the food to them. Then after, as they're eating, you monitor them because some of them tend to fight. They're like kids, so they tend to fight, and you are there to give space. Like if they are fighting each other, you change the place where they're eating, and those who are friends, you put them together so they can converse. Sometimes we put TV for them as they have their breakfast, or we just monitor them. They will talk to each other. Those who need newspapers to read, magazine, you give them. So you give them time to finish their breakfast. So they will take like an hour or 2 hours having breakfast. Then they will say, take me to my room. I'm gonna tell you the hardships you might find as a caregiver, like when you're dealing with these old people. What are you gonna find the good and bad? Because most of them are good. Even some of them are bad. There is a way you can handle them, and they will be good to you. So it doesn't mean they will be bad forever. So you have to know how to handle them. And yet you go through training. You don't just wake up one morning and you are a CNA. They take you through training. Like for example, training, like when you come to somebody's room, you explain yourself, you introduce yourself like, I'm Aaron, I'm your caregiver today. You might find him having his family in the room. So you might explain yourself and you say, oh, for example, Tom, it's time for you to take shower. So I'm here to give you shower. So other people you can excuse us for only 15 minutes. So they will give you room. In my other video, or this video, I'm gonna teach you how. In my next video, I'm gonna teach you how to give a bath, shower, a bed, bath to a an individual, either lady or male or female. So after their breakfast, as I was telling you, after them eating and enjoying their breakfast, some of them might say, I don't like this, I don't like that. You don't need to provide anything unless it's there. Some of them might say, today I ordered something else. Then you have to call the cafeteria. You tell them, so and so did not get his right food, so please send it. So they will send, they'll make the food and send. These rehabilitation centers, they have a lot of food waiting there for their clients. They're like hotels. When you need food, when you need anything, they send. When you need juice, they send. So she might ask you, please get me a glass of water. You just, there is always a provided pantry. So you can just go to the pantry and get a glass of water or a bottle of water, or you can get a glass and fill it with water and ice and bring it to them as they requested. Cranberry juice and others. So after break, they might hang around, but you have to clear the tray. They eat on the tray. You know, a tray is something which will be like a table, but it can be moved. So they eat, sorry, a tray is that thing which will be put on a table. Like they will provide food, different food and drinks on the tray. Then you just have to clear the tray and also put away the table. So after that, they might need to go to their room, or they might need to hang around in the corridors, or some of them might want to stay in the break room. So depending on the next activity, because sometimes they will tell you that Albert has an appointment at 11. Make sure you prepare him after breakfast. So you have to put all this in your mind. So immediately Albert is done with breakfast, you go and work on him and get him a nice dress, because he's going outside the building to meet a physician, or he's going to go meet somebody. He has an appointment. Remember, these rehabilitation centers, they are like homes for the adults. So they are homes, but these adults, they can continue with their normal activities. So Albert, you go prepare Albert for that event. Or Albert has to go to the gym, so you go prepare Albert to go to the gym, or go to watch a movie with another individual. So they will all go and watch the movie, then come back later. You don't need to escort them, you just give them to the rightful person who will take them, driver, all parent, all child, their children. So they will take them there, or give them to another caregiver who will take them there. But if you are told to take them, then you can take them, it has no problem. So what happens is, when you're done with breakfast and your routine after breakfast, it's time for lunch. So the kitchen people are always bringing in the lunch in a big tray. They have movable like locks. They're like cages. They bring a very big cage full of food in between, full of trays, and on those trays there are names and rooms for different individuals on that floor where you work. So what happens is, you get the tray, you take it to the room. You get the tray, you take it to their room. So these individuals, mostly they're eating in their rooms. Remember, breakfast is in the room or in the break room, but some of them, even during lunch, they prefer eating in their rooms or eating in the lunch area, like in the sitting room. So you go and arrange the sitting room and you provide them the food there. Just like when you go outside to sit in the like outside to hang out outside, and you eat outside. So their lunch rooms are organized particularly to look like they are going outside and eating from outside. So you're just there to serve them. So some of the individuals, like for example, on your schedule, like Fatuma need is cannot she cannot feed herself, so you have to feed her. She's a feed. They always say feed, or a feed or something like that. You have to feed her, so you have to get the spoon and feed her gently and talk to her. Fatima, I'm giving you your soup. I'm giving you your cranberry juice. I'm giving you your smashed potato or mashed potato. So they eat. So after lunch, some of them, they will say, take me to have a nap. They will go and sleep. That is when you two, you will relax. And sometimes after their lunch, you're also running to take your lunch. 30 minutes break. 30 minutes break. Remember, throughout your duty, you're allowed to go and take a cup of tea from the cafeteria. You always have a cafeteria, and you always have they have like two cafeteria. There's one cafeteria generally for you to go and sit, sleep, and eat, and there's one always on each and every floor. It has on its own cafeteria, and you can take the juice, you can take apple juice, cranberry juice, you can make yourself coffee, whatever you want. Even you can get drinking water from there. So guys, I'm about to finish this video, then I'll take you to another video of mine. So at this moment, I want to tell you, after lunch, some of the individuals want to go to have a nap, so they will go and have a nap. After the nap, remember, it's approaching to 2 in the 2 or 3. Sometimes, like for today now, I pick two shifts from 8 to 3, and from 3 to 11. Those are 16 hours. So I'm trying to uh, get more hours so I can make more money for that week. Remember, each and every hour is paid $24. $24. So you multiply 8 hours. The first shift is done. After lunch, if my shift is done, I'm also taking my lunch break. Then I have to come back to join another shift. Since my shift, I'm still in the same facility, I don't need again to sign out up. I just need to continue on another floor where I will be doing with other clients and staff. So this flow is done. I leave the patient there with another caregiver, and I run to another floor for another shift. It's the same thing. I will go there and ask the nurse what's my shift. Then she will tell me, today you're working with Alberto. Alberto, you're working with Madame Mays. Then you're working with Charles. You're working with Candy. Candy. So today they gave me four. Four. This is another shift. Four. And this is evening time. Evening time, I just look around who wants to go pee. Whom should I go and change? Maybe they are using diapers or pull-ups, so I have to change their diapers, help them to just monitor them, give them a glass of water, those who need it, and observe their activities. So remember, we are not allowed to use phones, so you always busy and helping and talking to nurses and your fellow CNAs and those individuals, the clients. So in the evening time, they will always hang around, watch movie. After that, they will have their dinner at around 6. 6 in the evening, they get dinner. It's the same routine. Dinner is brought in a big trolley. It's like a cage where there is different dinner on different trays, and there is room number and names for the clients. So we have to serve these individuals, these clients. We have to serve them together with other caregivers. The CNAs will serve these clients. Then after serving them, those who eat from their rooms, we take the food to their rooms, and those who eat in the lunch, who in the dinner room, we give them from the dinner room. So we serve them. Those who have problems with their meals, like they need something else, you have to call the chef, or you call the cafeteria to change whatever she wants to be changed. So after that, you give them. After that, you take away their trays. Those who don't want to eat, don't force them. You just take it out. You just offer. When you offer and they don't like it, you just take the tray. After some time, if they haven't touched the food, you just take it, put it back into the cage where we got the trays from. Then the cafeteria guys, they will come and take them away. So guys, I'm done with dinner. Remember, I started this video from the morning, how I go to work, and I took you through how we give grooming and bed bath and shower to them, and I took you through the break time, what we do, like how we take them to the break room and how we serve them breakfast. Now I took you out, took you through how we give them lunch, and now I've just told you about how we give them dinner, and now it's time for take them to bed. Take them to bed. You have to make sure you change them. Those who are bedridden, they did not come out, you change them and leave them in bed. Those who are able to come out in their wheelchairs, you help them inside and change them again and leave them inside their rooms. Those who wanna take shower before their bed, you give them shower afterwards. So after that, that is the time when you relax. most of the caregiver relax after bedtime, because these people are in bed, but you don't relax and don't care about them. You have to be checking. Remember, these clients, they always have a bell. They ring the bell, then it will sound. This room needs help. This room needs help. This room needs caregiver run to this room. Sometimes we have a watch, or we are given something we always looking at, so we can tell, okay, somebody needs help to this room. Guys, I'm gonna wind up my video by telling you guys, caregiving is a good job. You can accumulate a lot of hours and accumulate a lot of money. Thank you guys for watching. Keep watching. I'm gonna tell you about how to bed bath, how to shower them, and what are the difficulties you find in a caregiving job. Guys, keep watching. Stay here. Watch my channel. It's Aaron, and thank you for watching.